All right, we live. We back. We back. So, divisional round playoffs. I got the 1 seed. I'm playing against the number 6 Carolina Panthers. So, yeah. Hopefully he's ready. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing popping. We the last game to play. So let's see if we advance or not. That is the goal. To advance. Oh, I ain't ready to go home yet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to go home yet. I ain't ready to call it a season. Guess I'll let her know I'm sending it now. Guess he said he already sent it. Hmm. We gonna rock this. Cause I think he gonna wear black. Why this junk acting weird, man? Y'all seen me accept it. Let's go ahead and put us in another one. This is crazy. It won't let us join. me see his stats factor. This young. Ooh-wee. So I guess they say we gotta search at the same time. It's finna go poorly. Oh, maybe not. Alright, we already seen majority of his superstars. Oh, excuse me.
For my money, it's the best time of the year, playoff football time, as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game.
So we got to score.
A great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Washington Commanders. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Off play action. Sheehan.
Oh, come on. Why did it float like that?
It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he'll return.
Why did it float?
24-yard line.
Oh, man. That was bad. That was real bad.
Following the interception, Young.
Oh, I thought he gave it back.
Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Oh, I can't believe we threw an interception to start the game like that.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion left, Bateman. Miles Sanders first carry of the game. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Good job, D.
He's going to lose yardage here. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Well, we just saw the recipe for success right there. Big body, strong, agile, playing with great leverage in hands.
All right, let's see if we force this miss. Force this miss.
On that play, close things down.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's no good.
Let's
These ball games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Sheehan.
Good catch.
That
Good
one
catch.
complete out to Dotson. So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down, Sheehan.
Let's go, Jahan.
That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10.
I got stuck.
Able to push his way through. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Dotson in motion right. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
All right, we got some out of it.
Sheesh. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick
Let's
it
go.
up. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Gotta settle down. It's been like a week
Extra
since I
point by
played.
Sly is out and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out
Minimum
of
game.
running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
Now this one to his
Hey, I knew it was going on.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 4. Here is Young.
Ooh.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 41-yard line. Just one catch for him last week in the wild card win, but getting involved early here and picks up the 1st. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. That's out quickly to Bateman.
I was trying to get my blitz.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready up.
They go back to the ground with
Good way,
Sanders.
good way. Minimum game, minimum game.
At the 34. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Oh,
They'll
good
try to run for it
run.
with Sanders.
I was waiting on
And an
that
excellent job of
pitch.
finding
Good
the
run.
opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The Panthers have the 1st. It's a gain of 12.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you get
Good
something
throw. I
established
couldn't
up
get
front,
back there.
it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
I think it was going to be something shorter.
Quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now here's Young. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. In motion left, Bateman. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Panthers are an extra
Good
point away
drive.
from
That's a good
evening
answer.
this one up. Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they
Let's
are
get this
on the
vlog.
field. The extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal
Not yet.
line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they
I learned that from somebody. Hey, don't scoop me like that, sir. Don't scoop me like that, sir.
59 yards. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Tackled by Avonte Maddox.
And that's exactly what you run on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And
come on, man. Chill.
A costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity
my man's
deep in the red
down.
zone.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Dotson in motion right. They'll try for the first.
They'll get the first.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3.
You ain't had to plug my man like that.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
He get ball back, so we got to try to get a stop.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Robin
got him.
will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Okay, so it was some wind.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That made sense why I floated some.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
Ooh, why you can't fumble
And
that?
no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time.
Good
tackle.
tackle.
They had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Yeah,
Second
we
down,
in
back to Sanders. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. To the right side, and he's got
Short.
complete. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down.
Well, he was able to run most of the time down.
Returnable here for Davis. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. The drive will start with an option going left.
I ain't gotta try to get out of bounds.
Pretty good burst there as he get this across midfield and down to the 46. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh, well, let me throw it away.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3
you want to let me throw it away.
timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw on 2nd down. Sheehan.
Stop playing.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception.
So he just outrun my
man. You do give it to
man.
them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Don't let me out of bounds.
Complete there to Moore. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for the Panther first down. Young. He's going to take a shot at the end zone.
Good
Why not?
stuff, my guy.
And he's got
Good
it.
stuff.
Touchdown Panthers. Rashad Bateman as time expires in the first half. And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
Turnovers.
And just
And
before
he
the
get
half
ball
ends, the
back.
prayer
That
is
sucks.
answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver.
played
because remember, it's a
down.
spot
We
foul.
going
It'll be
super
first and
fries this
goal if it
first
happens in
half.
the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
I can't
I'm Brandon
believe
Gaul.
I gave that up before halftime.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Nwangu now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what
good job. Minimum
This is
game.
what postseason football is all about.
It certainly is, and doesn't it speak to the parity in the NFL? Roughly half the teams that made the playoffs the year before miss the next year, get replaced. We know it's an any given Sunday mentality. Nothing's easy in the playoffs, but when you have your shot.
Good job, D.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This probably ain't the right one.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Young on third down.
Can't get there.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Like I see it, but it's just a tad bit too late.
Midfield. 21 yards there on third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
We ain't even blitz yet.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing.
Thank you.
Looking for
Thank
Sanders,
you.
and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl.
Yeah, good pie face.
So an opening
Good
drive
pie face.
interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you're expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Good first.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for a
Oh, I
while
messed up.
because he's just going to speed right past them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now receiver in motion left. Walker
Let's go.
diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Get his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main character.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Run it. Oh.
Nwangu now from his end
Oh,
zone.
chill out. Chill out, bro. Chill out,
Good
bro.
return up past the 30.
I was
And
not
a
expecting
very good
that. Chill out,
starting
bro.
field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular.
Good job,
They can
good
bounce
job.
back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first
I got an
down.
idea of
That
what
was a
he's
route
going to
run,
try to
not
do
just
now.
with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Young on first down.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
the
you.
turnover fest continues. Here's
Finally
another
got there.
interception.
Finally got
Picked
there.
off by Troy Anderson. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41.
The Commanders take over first and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Yes, they was.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. To the right side, this is Walker shedding the tackler that gives him
Let's
some.
go.
There he goes.
Don't run out of
right
gas, bro.
side.
Don't run out of gas, bro.
Bounds inside the 15-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And Mr. Reliable shows those legs again here in the playoffs.
And what do coaches tell us all the time? In the playoffs, the team that runs the football well will win the game and ultimately be a champion. They're trying to prove that fact today.
Setting the tone on the ground. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now 2nd and 5. Up the middle they
Get
run.
in
It's
there.
Walker.
Get in
He
there.
is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Let's
Kenneth
go.
Walker with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown
Hey, you better not miss
lead
it.
now.
He almost missed it, y'all.
Extra point by Sly is
He
up and
almost
good.
missed it.
And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And he's free going down.
Do it
the
again.
side.
Do
It's
it
a
again. Do it again. Do it again.
A big change in field position there. That's
Do it
40
again.
yards on the catch and run.
What a game he's having. They've not been able to stop him or even slow him down. He's got 2 touchdowns already. That could have been a 3rd. He's got the secondary coach asking people for answers. Can you help me out?
Thank you,
'Cause we're
Forrest.
not slowing him down.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd
Thank you,
time this
Forrest.
game. And the Commanders force the turnover.
He was wide open, too. I don't even know how he got so open. But I appreciate him doing that, though.
First and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
evades the tackler and now some space.
Good job. Good job.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 49 yards there. A big one.
another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around.
Take it to the
A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Ready.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Go ahead, Malik.
20. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Malik Willis, 51 yards. And the Commanders are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd and 9.
Oh, Fumble, get it.
Now Young running
Let's
the
go.
option left. Nowhere to
Let's
go.
go.
Here he lost the football. That's Washington that scoops it up. And they will.
Nah, that was a fumble, my guy. That was a fumble. He was still up in there.
The football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Slot man moves right. On 2nd down, it's Walker.
Let's go.
Into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Ken Walker saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Slide for the PAT. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
fix the score. Commanders 42, Panthers 14.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Nwangu now for his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter.
Well, we kept them in bounds.
Just shy of the 30. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Off the play fake, Young. Dancing to his left. Able to get away. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in second down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
On second down, here's Mitchell.
Good job, D.
Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, third and long. And that's because those back-to-back run plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
This offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Another run to Mitchell. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
Good counter, but I think he's short though, brother.
Turn to the side.
And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Walker.
Get in there.
106 yards rushing for now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings
I ain't trying to get this play, so I might have to do an audible out.
Staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
Walker once more.
Let's go.
Score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Joey Slye for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Commanders 49, Panthers 14.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one
Still
away.
though, 2 early quarter turnovers hurt it. One was probably my fault,
nice
but that first one,
special teams to
that was just a win.
Inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now a first down throw for Young.
Come on, you there for the
He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
You was right there.
First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort.
Ready.
A first down throw for Young. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
There you go. Get it.
It's out. It's loose. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. And he'll manage to pick up about 4.
How y'all keep fumbling?
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Running right, here's Walker. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Washington.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
I missed it.
And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
They'll give it up to the big man Walker.
Has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake. Sheehan. And he takes a shot on the release.
It took my man's forever.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Off play action. Sheehan.
Let's go.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Sly on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score. Commanders 56. Panthers 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out.
21 seconds and we advance.
In this position, trying to get
21
back into the game.
seconds and
Teams
we
looking for a
advance.
spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
15 seconds away, and then we pop in champagne.
You may meet up with this team again.
2nd and 5.
Once again, it's Mitchell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's Young off play action.
Bateman's got it on the crossing route here.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the 4th quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive.
We could have had another kid.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more
good
throws
game,
like that,
Panthers.
and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
Washington moving on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Okay, so he had 5 turnovers. We only had 2, but those 2 was costly. And it was kind of like getting out of the game. Kenneth Walker had him a game. Malik Willis had him a decent game for the little time that he did show. Ryan Robson. Jahan. Then dang, DK ain't get a. DK couldn't get a catch. That sucks. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's look at some of these highlights. Let's have -5 yards rush. Oh, Jahan got loose. All right, let me see this interception. How bad of a throw was this? Yeah, they were just funny. He just somehow morphed and cut in front of my guy. Right before half. I don't know what happened now. It plus been cover 3. Cam Curl with the save. Oh, they ain't got that interception on there. Man said, excuse me, excuse me. And he just ran out of gas. Excuse me, excuse me. Let me get some extra yards, thank you. He had a decent pocket and he put it on him. 88 didn't want to block, but that's fine. And that's when it went all down. All right, let's see what this fumble looks like. Yeah, try to run the option. And that was game. 28. Dang. Let's say 42 points in the second half. 42 points in the second half. That's crazy. 28 in the fourth quarter alone. I guess it was just a matter of time. But he did outplay me though. With Bryce hitting my quarterback. He threw 2 interceptions. But Bryce threw 3. So now it look like we playing what division? Division rival, Cowboys. Changed the name to Tokyo. Yeah, that gonna be fun. I don't know when we playing though. I know he said he going out of town soon, so I guess we shall see. But we did it though, completed all of our goals. Next is the NFC Championship game. I think I did it wrong. Playoff picture. So the next game we play, we'll play the 5 seeds. What's that? Warhawks, something of that nature. The division game, so we played each other a lot. So yeah. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and call it. Appreciate everybody stopping through. I had fun. I hope y'all did too. But yeah, now we just gonna go ahead and call it. I appreciate everybody. We gone.